What if you could just disappear? Leave everything behind. Your debts. Your problems. Your entire life. And start completely fresh. With a brand new identity. Most people only dream about it. One man actually did it. And he got away with it. For over 10 years. This is the story of John Darwin. The man who faked his own death. And nearly got away with the perfect disappearing act. Part 1. Who was John Darwin? John Darwin was an ordinary man. Born in 1950 in County Durham, England. He worked as a prison officer. He had a wife and Darwin. 2 sons, Mark and Anthony. On the surface, a completely normal family. But beneath that surface, John Darwin was drowning. Drowning in debt. Drowning in financial pressure. Drowning in a life he desperately wanted to escape. By 2001, the pressure had become unbearable. He owed money on multiple properties. His finances were completely out of control. Bankruptcy was coming. And John Darwin had a plan. Part 2. The disappearance. On March 21, 2002, John Darwin went for a morning paddle in his canoe near Seaton Carew Beach in northeast England. He never came back. His empty canoe was found washed up on the shore. Police launched a massive search operation. Coast Guard helicopters searched the sea. Rescue boats covered miles of coastline. Nothing was found. No body. No evidence. No John Darwin. After an extensive search, authorities declared John Darwin presumed dead, drowned at sea. His wife and collected the life insurance. His sons grieved their father. His community mourned his loss. But John Darwin was not dead. Part 3. The secret life. While his family grieved, John Darwin was hiding. Just a few miles away. He had secretly rented a bedsit. A tiny single-room apartment. Just a short walk from the family home. For months he lived there alone. Hidden from the world. Hidden from his sons. Hidden from everyone. Except one person. His wife, and knew everything. She had been part of the plan. From the very beginning. While she collected insurance money and played the grieving widow, John was secretly living nearby. He would sneak into the family home through a connecting door between 2 properties they owned. His sons would visit their mother, completely unaware their father was sometimes just meters away. John Darwin needed a new life. Using a false identity, he obtained a new passport. He became John Jones. With his new identity, he and Ann began planning their ultimate escape. They researched countries to move to. They looked at properties abroad. They saved money quietly. And they chose Panama. In 2006, they traveled to Panama together to look at properties. They even had their photo taken, smiling together, in a real estate office in Panama City. A photo that would eventually destroy everything. For 5 years, John Darwin lived as a ghost. He couldn't work openly. He couldn't socialize freely. He couldn't see his own sons. He watched his boys grow up from a distance. He attended neither of their weddings. He missed the birth of his grandchildren. He sacrificed his entire family for a financial escape plan. Ann and Darwin. She maintained the lie perfectly. She grieved publicly. She attended memorials. She told her sons their father was gone. For 5 years, the lie held together. In July 2007, and Darwin flew to Panama permanently. She left behind her sons. She left behind her life in England. She was finally going to be reunited, openly with her husband. But she made one critical mistake. Before leaving, she sold the family home. This raised suspicions. And then John Darwin made an even bigger mistake. On December 1st, 2007, John Darwin walked into a London police station. He claimed he had no memory of the past 5 years. He said he didn't know what happened. He pretended to be confused and lost. Police were immediately suspicious. Investigators began digging. And then a journalist found it. A photograph. John and Ann Darwin smiling together in a Panama real estate office. Dated 2006. 4 years after John Darwin was supposed to be dead. The photo was published in newspapers across the world. It went viral immediately. Their sons saw it. The police saw it. The entire world saw it. The perfect plan. Destroyed by a single photograph. And Darwin was arrested in Miami as she tried to fly back to England. John Darwin was already in custody. Both were charged with fraud. Both were charged with deceiving insurance companies. The trial shocked all of England. And Darwin claimed she was a victim of her controlling husband. She said she had no choice. She said she was coerced. The jury did not believe her. John Darwin was sentenced to 6 years and 3 months in prison. And Darwin was sentenced to 6 years and 6 months in prison. She actually received a longer sentence than her husband. Perhaps the most heartbreaking part of this entire story. Their sons Mark and Anthony. They had genuinely believed their father was dead. They had grieved for 5 years. And then they discovered not only was their father alive, but their mother had known the entire time. Mark Darwin said in an interview, he felt completely betrayed, not just by his father, but by his mother, the woman who held him while he cried for his dead father, knew he was alive the whole time. That betrayal cut deepest of all. John Darwin faked his own death to escape financial ruin. He sacrificed 5 years of his life. He sacrificed his relationship with his sons. He sacrificed his freedom. And so did his wife. All to escape debt. Was it worth it? He lost everything anyway. His money, his freedom, his family, his sons. The man who tried to disappear ended up more visible than he ever imagined. His face on front pages around the world. His story told for decades. And his sons, who he tried to protect from financial embarrassment, left with something far more painful instead. If this story disturbed you, subscribe to Crime Crypt. Every week we investigate the cases that will make you question everything. The next case is already waiting. Skull Crime Crypt, where dark secrets come to light.